Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gilliland Lady Dutch basketball here at Gilliland High School. Tonight's game features the Lady Dutch taking on the Troy Flying Horses. Today is December 14th, 2018. And a good evening to you watching at home. I'm Sean Cunningham, and tonight's game, both teams enter with a record of 2-1 on the year. Lady Dutch coming off a loss last time out against Saratoga Springs, looking to bounce back. And tonight's standings here, as you can see, these are the Suburban Council Blue standings. Saratoga currently at the top with a 4-0 record. Gilliland tied for second, 2-1. And Troy currently stands at third in the Suburban Council Gray standings. Albany is in first, and we're going to set to go. And Troy will take it to start. They have Juliana Valenti with it now as it's passed along to Nadia Brown. Brown over for Jenelise Alarcon. And down low once again for Troy, and a shot. That one is denied by the Lady Dutch defense. And we already have our first foul tonight. Jamie Goldeman gets the foul, and free throws are coming up for Jenelise Alarcon, who just netted her first free throw. She leads Troy in points so far this season. She makes her second free throw. And Troy off to an early 2-0 lead. As Jamie Goldeman with it now, gives it off for Gracie Saravello. Shot by Dubin, and it just gets out. Looked like it was going to go in, but it rolls out, and now a stoppage in play. Troy will get the ball. And it's blocked away by Valencia Fontanelle Paso, who just came right in front of our media place down here in the corner. And Elena Holmes will take it for Troy, number 21. And she passes it along to Nadia Brown. Brown over for Juliana Valenti. Nice pass, and it's picked up once again by Brown. Brown with a jump pass over a shot taken, and it just goes off the hoop, and it's now picked up once again by Gracie Saravello. Saravello over for McFerrin. Pass was too high, and it goes out of play once again. And Elena Holmes will get it back for Troy. Gets it over for Alarcon now, back for Holmes again, and now stoppage in play once again. And that's a foul on Valencia Fontanelle Paso, her first of the game. And it will once again be picked up by Holmes and carried forward. And it's blocked away by Grayson Dubin. It goes out of play, will roll to the back of the bleachers. Nice play by Grayson Dubin there. And it's thrown in to Jakaya Dewar. Still with it. Tries to dance around Saravello, looking for a play here. Now gets it over for, I believe that was Valenti, and it goes once again out of play. And another foul picked up by the Lady Dutch, Goldeman's second. And it'll be thrown in once again by Holmes. Holmes over for Valenti. Knocked out of her hands by Fontanelle Paso, but still kept in Troy possession. Shot for three, and it hits the side of the hoop. And a big pass over. Fontanelle Paso recovered nicely, goes for the layup and couldn't get it. And a pass intercepted by Dubin. She's not able to keep it in, though. And Troy will maintain possession here with 6:26 to go here in the first quarter. And a pass intercepted there by Dubin, walking in and scores. Nice play by Grayson Dubin. Gets the Lady Dutch on the board, tied at 2. Now coming back the other way, a pass down low for Alarcon. That didn't go. Rebound for Holmes, who scores her first 2 of the night. And it's a 4-2 game now as Saravillo gets it over for Goldeman. Goldeman going for the 3. Fontanelle Passon scores. First 3 for Fontanelle Passon, and now the whistle blows once again. 3-pointer by Fontanelle Passon puts the Lady Dutch on top by 1. It's 5-4. And Grace McFerrin will throw it in. Gives it off for Gracie Saravillo. Saravillo receives it back, now gives it to Fontanelle Passon. Gets a motion down, now for Jamie Goldeman. Goldeman dances around, goes in, and scores! Nice play by Jamie Goldeman, picks up her first 2 points tonight. Thrown over for Nadia Brown. Brown, the guard on Fontanelle Passon, who she gets around. Brown, back up top, shot taken and scoring is Juliana Valenti. First 2 points tonight for her, 7-6 now. McFerrin with a long pass over for Dubin. Dubin a long pass over for Goldeman. Goldeman back to Dubin. Now Fontanelle Passon going for another 3, couldn't make it this time. And now it's back for Grayson Dubin. Dubin down for McFerrin. McFerrin a long pass over for Saravillo looking for that 3, and she doesn't make it either. And it's picked up once again by Troy and carried on to center. Down low, a shot taken, and the score. Not sure who that was. I believe it was Alarcon, as Goldeman gets it for McFerrin. McFerrin dancing around and whistle. And that's a foul on Elena Holmes of Troy. First foul tonight for Troy. And 2 players now in the game. Isabella Gito and Asia Pink are in the game now. Pink picks it up. Going in. And now Alana Holmes looking for the rebound on that shot. And a whistle. Saravillo will pick it up as it goes back in play. Saravillo's looking, finds Gito now. Gito loses it. Has Brown kind of tripped her up down there. And it will be a foul on Brown. Saravillo looking, gives it off to Isabella Gito. Gito walking in, shooting, and that would not go as it's picked up by Jakua Dewar. And forward for Elena Holmes, who gets tripped up and falls down. And that's a foul, I believe, on Empress Lee. Yes, it is. As Elena Holmes now passes it over for Brown, looking to go in, and she scores. First 2 tonight. And it's 10-7 as Saravillo with it. And a pass intercepted by Troy, and they carry it back up near the hoop. And that pass is broken up by Asia Pink. And Troy will play it back in once again. Holmes looking, feeds Alarcon, takes the shot, and it's picked back up by Gracie Saravillo and carried up center. Saravillo looking for Lee, finds her, and Lee will pass on to Asia Pink. Pink dances around, looks for the shot, and scores! Nice play there by Asia Pink. And a timeout taken here by Guilderland. We've just made a 1-point game. It's 10-9. It's a very nice play by Asia Pink to get those 2 points. And a timeout taken by Guilderland with 3:31 to go in this first quarter. So pass was knocked down, but now picked back up. Fontanelle Poston couldn't handle the pass, and it goes out of play. And it will be back in Troy possession here as Fontanelle Poston just couldn't get a hold of that pass. Asia Pink comes back in the game now after a brief absence. And it's picked up and carried on forward. Shot taken by Dewar, and that one goes in on the rebound. And it's picked up by Grace McFerrin. Nice play as she gets it to Goldeman. Goldeman over for Dubin. Dubin, Fontanelle Poston looking for the shot. And she missed wide, and that one goes out of play again. As Juliana Valenti will give it forward for, or give it back rather for Holmes. Now picked up forward. Pass over, and a shot goes over the hoop, and now rebound shot. That also did not go. Another shot taken. That one also doesn't go. And now it's poked free by Goldeman, but back into Troy possession. And that shot barely doesn't make it in. There's a foul called on Gilderland. And it's on Asia Pink. And Elena Holmes taking her first of her 2 free throws, and she makes the first one. Jaylee George now in the game. For Troy, out comes Dewar. And Holmes does not get that second free throw. And now a little tangle up there between Dubin and Jaylee George. It's a 13-9 game. And Fontanelle Poston comes out. Gracie Saravillo comes in as Jamie Goldeman gets to work for the Lady Dutch. Passes it for Empress Lee. Missed pass. Goldeman couldn't keep it in. And the pass from Lee. Thrown forward to Chapman, now back for Holmes. Holmes on forward, and now it's taken by Empress Lee, picked up now by Saravillo. Saravillo charging forward. Now stops, tries to get around, and pass goes back to Goldeman. She ends up at center almost. Goldeman now for Empress Lee. Lee back for Goldeman. Goldeman looking for Saravillo, finds her. Now for Lee. Lee trying to dance back, gets it to Isabella Gito. Gito charging in, tries for a shot, and Troy will receive possession once again. Kaya Chapman now passes it forward, a shot in front, score. Jaylee George with her first 2 points of the game. She was wide open in front. And now it's picked up on the pass from Lee. That one's blocked by George. And George picks it up and carries it forward for Chapman. Chapman walks in and is knocked over by Goldeman on the shot. And Goldeman with another foul. This is her third so far in this quarter alone. And 2 free throws coming up for Chapman. And she misses her first one. Chapman, the freshman from Troy. And the second free throw also misses. And it's picked up by Saravillo after Pink mishandled it. Saravillo charging in, gets it for Gito. Now back for Asia Pink. Pink walking in, gets a shot off, but it doesn't go, and now it's picked up once again and thrown forward again. Pass by Abigail Burns is picked off by Saravillo, and now Saravillo charges forward again. Saravillo shot, score. As Saravillo picks up her first two. And she will be taking a free throw here. Foul picked up by number 11, Jaylee George. Her first tonight. And Saravillo makes her free throw. And it's 15-12 with less than a minute to go. Samaya George having trouble navigating Dutchman defense. It's picked up by Saravillo again, and she scores. Great defense there by the Lady Dutch, and Gracie Saravillo has 5 points in a matter of seconds. Picked up by George with the shot, and the rebound is collected by Holmes. And that goes out of play. And with 34.9 seconds to go. Chapman coming forward and scores. What a play there from Chapman. Picks up her first two, and now Saravillo has it for the Lady Dutch. Passes it to Asia Pink, now for Empress Lee. Lee back up top, Saravillo. Now Gito with the fake, walking in, taking the shot, didn't go. Holmes, it's it free to Pink. Pink for the three, scores! What a shot by Pink, and that will do it for the first quarter. And that shot by Pink ties the game at 17 apiece. What a great shot that was. First quarter comes to a close with a 17-17 tie between Troy and the Lady Dutch. Take a look at the points tonight for the players. Fontanelle Pawson with 3, Goldeman with 2, Dubin with 2, Saravillo with 5, and Pink with 5 for the Lady Dutch. For Troy, Chapman with 2, Valenti with 2, George with 2, Alarcon with 6, Brown with 2, and Holmes with 3. Saravillo and Pink tie for the most points for the Lady Dutch so far. And Alarcon with 6 has the lead for Troy. So the second quarter about to get underway now. And Ikea Chapman coming in, gives it across to Elena Holmes. Holmes for Valenti with the attempt for the three. Didn't quite get in. The rebound is shoved away by the Lady Dutch defense. Couldn't quite pick up a number. Troy will receive the ball again. Goes all the way back for Nadia Brown. Brown over for Alarcon. Alarcon trying to dance around Pink. Finds Holmes with the three. And play is whistled before the shot made its way to the hoop. And it's a foul on Jakea Dewar. Her first tonight. As Fontanelle Pawson picks it up. And it's forward for McFerrin. Nice play. Goldeman walks in. And the pass goes in to the Troy bench, quote unquote. Elena Holmes looking for a pass, finds Brown coming in. Pass collected, and that one is Redirected away from Jakaya Dewar. Passed over for Valenti. Now it's taken back the other way by Fontanelle Posson. Fontanelle Posson, and she bumps right into Jenelise Alarcon, who helps her up. That is a foul. On Fontanelle Posson. Picks up her second tonight. Holmesson almost was intercepted by Pink. Back and forth here is Nadia Brown. It's the pass, and it's cut by Coach Mack down there. So it goes out of play. McFerrin throws it over for Saravillo. And going for the three once again is Pink, and scores. 3 points, three-point tonight for Asia Pink. I mean, 2, and it's 2017. Almost couldn't speak there. And picked up back the other way by Troy, and the shot goes in for Nadia Brown. It was 4 points now tonight. It's 2019. Holmes placed it in for Valenti. Valenti, and a pass almost intercepted there as Pink knocks down Holmes. So knocked Saravillo down. That's a foul on Asia Pink, her second tonight. And it's taken back by Saravillo once again, and now picked up by Grayson Dubin. Dubin walking down, gives it to McFerrin. Now for Fontanelle Posson, back to McFerrin. McFerrin gives it for Saravillo. Saravillo charging in, feeds McFerrin, and she loses it right near the camera. Elena Holmes throws it, and it's picked up by Valenti and now carried forward by, I believe that's Dewar. Yes, it is. And that's a foul on Grace McFerrin. First tonight. Third of the quarter for the Lady Dutch. And free throws coming up for the sophomore Jakaya Dewar, and she makes her first free throw, which ties the game at 20. Empress Lee comes into the game now. And Dewar makes her second free throw. And Troy has a 1-point lead. Saravillo gives it across for Fontanelle Posson. Back over for Saravillo, loses it. And it will be Troy's ball. There's a scramble over there. And Holmes passes it over for Nadia Brown. Brown with Fontanelle Posson defending, gets a pass over. And a tangle up as Fontanelle Posson, and I believe that's Amaya George she was batting with for the ball. Lady Dutch will get it as Saravillo gives it to Fontanelle Posson. Back to Saravillo, a little back and forth here as Fontanelle Posson picks up again. Pass over for Grace McFerrin. Back to Saravillo, looking for three, and doesn't get it, and the rebound is out of bounds. And a timeout is taken. With 5:33 to go here in the second quarter, it's a 1-point game, Troy on top. So returning from the timeout, Saravillo will have it for the Lady Dutch. Throws it in for Goldeman, looking for two. And that shot didn't go, and it's picked up and carried forward by Dewar. Dewar with McFerrin trying to block. Dewar dances around. And a shot taken by Alarcon is stopped in front, and now it's picked up once again by Saravillo. And picked up by Goldeman. Goldeman dribbling forward. Pass down low. Empress Lee with the shot, and she scores. Lee's first 2 points tonight. Lady Dutch back on top by 1. And that pass was mishandled by Alarcon. It's the most points tonight so far for the Troy Flying Horses. Graciana Saravillo back with it now. Pass across for Empress Lee. Lee with Alarcon trying to defend. Lee gives it back to Fontanelle Posson. Over for Goldeman. Goldeman back for Saravillo. And Saravillo loses it. I'm sitting to our table down there. Will be the Lady Dutch's ball, however. Goldeman over for Asia Pink. Pink feeds it back to Goldeman, going for the three, scores! It's a big three-pointer there and a big collision. It's going for the ball was Saravillo along with Amalia Molinio. That's going to be a foul on Saravillo, her first tonight. Elena Holmes carries it forward the other way. Goes for two. Rebound by, I believe that was George. That didn't go. And Holmes now set up for Alarcon with the three and scores. Alarcon with the three, and the Troy fans love that. And that pass goes into the stands down there. It's deflected into the stands. And will be a Lady Dutch's ball here. Fontanelle Poston gives it to Saravillo. Saravillo back for Pink. Pink dancing in, gives it to Fontanelle Poston. Fontanelle Poston, and it gets stuck on top of the hoop. How about that? What are the chances? Now one can only imagine if that other ball got stuck up there. But anyway, Troy with the ball now as it's carried up for Dewar, and she doesn't get the good shot off. It will be a foul on Asia Pink. It's her third tonight. Will result in free throws for Dewar, who's already made both of hers tonight. And now she makes her third. And a timeout will be taken before the second free throw by Dewar, as the game is now tied. So after 17 points in the first quarter tonight for both teams have 8 to start the second quarter. And we're coming back from the timeout now as Jakaya Dewar still has one more free throw to go before we officially get back into play here. Dewar's 3 points tonight, all from free throws. And her fourth free throw is also good. 4 points tonight. Troy now up by 1 as Fontenelle Pawson for Cervelo. Now Goldeman over for Empress Lee with a shot. And it's picked up on the rebound for Troy and carried forward. Molinio walks in and scores for Troy. But now the 3-point lead as Fontenelle Pawson has it with. And a nice pass down low by Fontenelle Pawson, finding Empress Lee, who scores. Make it a 1-point game again. Now back the other way, Molinio makes it a 3-point game again. 4 points in a matter of seconds. As Fontenelle Pawson and Empress Lee train passes, and now Lee for Cervelo for Pink with another 3, and doesn't make it that time. She already had 2 tonight. As Goldeman gets back to Pink, Cervelo now looking for the 3. She doesn't get it either, and it's kept in by Troy, but back for Goldeman. Now a pass blocked, picked up by Pink. Fontenelle Pawson looking for the shot, and she is fouled, I believe. And the foul picked up by Jenelise Alarcon. And it will be 2 free throws for Valencia Fontenelle Pawson. And first one goes in. And McFerrin comes in for Jamie Goldeman. And Fontenelle Pawson also makes her second. So the whistle blows. Played forward for Chapman, now for Holmes. And the pass intercepted there and kept in by Dubin. Nice play. And that pass got away from Pink. About to be shot by Dewar, but the whistle blows. McFerrin plays it for Dubin. Now Pink, picked up by Lee, now Cervelo. Cervelo walking in and still manages to keep it in even though she was going out. Pink for the 3. Doesn't make it. Rebound picked up and carried away by Troy. As Molinio having a little trouble handling, and the pass is picked off by Cervelo, charging forward. Cervelo gets around, shot goes off the rim. And back the other way, Molinio was knocked down. So it will be Troy's ball here with 1:43 to go. As Molinio comes out, Valenti comes back in. Jaylee George also comes in the game for Troy. And that pass was picked off and picked up by Grace McFerrin. McFerrin over for Cervelo. Cervelo gives it back to McFerrin. McFerrin for Lee. Lee for Cervelo. Cervelo charging in. Can't get the shot. Lee tried to get the rebound, but it's picked up by Dewar. Now back, and a shot taken and missed by Alarcon. And Pink gives it to Lee back the other way. Lee with a shot, just goes off the rim. And some good chances there. There is a foul picked up by Juliana Valenti of Troy, her first. And it will be Grayson Dubin receiving 2 free throws. And her first free throw and 3rd point tonight ties the game at 30 apiece. Second shot by Dubin also makes it. And Lady Dutch once again have a 1-point lead. Little pitch and catch here between Brown and Holmes as the whistle blows once again. And that's a foul once again on Asia Pink, her 4th tonight. So free throws will be awarded here to Elena Holmes. And she misses the first one. And she also missed the second one as Fontanelle Poston picks it up and gives it off to Grayson Dubin. And now the pass intercepted, and coming back the other way is Holmes. Holmes. Fontanelle Poston defending, going for the 3, and missing was Valenti. It goes out of play, and the Lady Dutch will carry it forward once again with Saravillo, who passes it up to Grayson Dubin. And another pass intercepted, and now back the other way comes Chapman. Chapman dribbles by Dubin with the shot, and she gets knocked over by Grayson Dubin, who will pick up her first foul. And Chapman, who already has 2 points tonight, will pick up 2 free throws now. And the first one misses. McFerrin comes in now for Dubin. And Chapman ties the game with that free throw. This gives her 3 points now tonight. Saravillo for Fontanelle Poston, now over for McFerrin. McFerrin for Goldeman. Goldeman down low for Empress Lee. Lee tries to walk in with a shot. A good job by the Troy defense preventing her from getting it. Coming in now is Holmes. Holmes with a shot that was also blocked, and the attempt to keep it in was intercepted by Fontanelle Poston. Fontanelle Poston walking in the other way, and a foul coming up on Troy. So, not sure who it was on, and it is against Elena Holmes, her second tonight. So Fontanelle Poston, who already has made 2 free throws tonight, will attempt to make 2 more here. And she just misses her first one. And she just missed the second one as well. And Saravillo calls a timeout emphatically after getting tangled up with the ball with a couple other players from Troy. And with 8.1 seconds left here in the second quarter, we take a timeout. The tie game at 31. back in play here. Lady Dutch got to work quickly. Empress Lee. Back to McFerrin. McFerrin. Jump shot. Scores! So it won't be a tie game at the end of the second quarter. Grace McFerrin picks up her first 2 points tonight. And it will be the Lady Dutch with the 2-point lead as we end the second quarter and we end the first half here tonight. And we will be right back. We'll have second half action for you when we return. I'm Sean Cunningham. We'll see you in a little bit.